Hey everybody, welcome back to Black Desert Online. We're just heading into Calpheon. Returning to Calpheon, and we're going to go and speak to Elena Light in her office. Of course, we just finished speaking with Greco and obtaining the trading rights for the black crystals. And now we're returning back to see what's happening with the politics in this city.
My loyalty always leans towards the people.
You arrived much earlier than I expected. Welcome. Your potential really is limitless. While you were working in Kepler, many changes happened in the capital city. Ham sandwich, this may be bad news for you. An inquisition into the Encroatia family is about to take part in the Calus Parliament soon.
The good deeds of Sister Norma always inspire me.
Alright, Judgment Day. An inquisition has been opened to address matters concerning the Encroatia family. This regarding the case of whether the family has funded the rebellion in Heidel. If this is found to be true, the Encroatia family will be ruined. However, this is something that must be done for the greater good. One must not allow sentimental attachments to interfere in these matters. The facts will be uncovered while the Parliament is in session, and the Encroatia family may stand to be punished. If this happens, Enrique will not be the only one to be punished, so Isabel will also stand to face punishment. I understand you've been accompanying Isabel all this time, but surely you haven't grown feelings for the Encroachers, have you? Regardless, you must tell everyone that you are part of the Late family. That is the only way you will escape punishment. The Calus Parliament will soon come to order. We shall witness the beginning of the end of the Encroatia family together.
The voice of the people is most certainly welcome.
Okay, political intrigue. So now we're going to head off to the Calus Parliament. And see what people have to say. Let's head over there. Here we go. Well, look, Elena Lights beat us to it, even though we were charging along on a horse. How does she do that? She teleports.
Calpheon will prosper until the end of time.
Silence. Until the laws of Calus, the Parliament is now in session.
The commandments of Calais are social and moral guidelines we shall abide by.
Okay. A futile discussion. Jordan Ducas, the Grand Chamberlain of Heidel, has drawn his sword to oppose Calpheon. Everyone here in the Parliament are suspecting that the Zion Merchant Guild of the Encroatia family is collaborating with Heidel. The members of the Assembly wish to speak. You may do so now. I am sure that the Encroatia family has a lot to say on this matter.
Only the fit shall rule the world.
Enrique, if you have something to say, just say it. Aren't you providing funding using the issue regarding the Golden Toad Inn? Listen to the story. We will not betray our country. It is true that I lent Heidel money, but with no ulterior motives. Isabel just left for Heidel to collect the money. Direct involvement with Heidel is simply to support the Castle Ruins rebel group. Even the support is meant to divide Heidel. I have nothing more to say. I don't want to be someone who makes excuses.
The perpetual history of Calpheon is unmatched by the uncivilized history of Valencia.
Is there anyone who has something else to say about what Enrique is saying? Keep listening. Well, was Enrique not an honest person? Then how would you describe Heidel's preparations for war and military funds? It's impossible for Serendia to have enough troops and funds right after losing a war. As you know, Late Merchant Guild and us and Earn Merchant Guild have no adequate funds due to pioneering the trade route to Media.
It is due to Lord Ilion's guidance that Calpheon has become so grand.
Aren't you blindly assuming that the only Zion Merchant Guild has that kind of money for military funding? Keep listening. I don't wish to doubt the Enrique family, who are also part of the Zion Alliance, but Isabel was closest to them. It's difficult to say if there's an explanation for her failure to return. The Encroatia family said Isabel was wounded on a mission, but Povius and this person from the Late Merchant were next to her. Povius, you know, for his loyalty, this skilled warrior won't let Isabel get hurt, right, Ham Sandwich? It seems that Isabel and Povius are hiding in Heidel, so why don't you ask this person? Ham Sandwich, give us an answer. Is it true that Isabel cannot come because she is wounded? Did you actually see any signs of injury? Ham Sandwich, tell us the truth.
Calpheon will prosper until the end of time.
Ham Sandwich, weren't you a part of the Zion Merchant Guild? Is Elena telling the truth? And what happened to Isabel? So do we trust or do we not trust Isabel? So Zion or Elite Merchant Guild? Let's go Elite Merchant Guild. Isabel cannot be trusted. So our trust has been broken. Please stop for a second. My apologies for being late. Isabel
Commandments of
in
Calais are
Croatia?
social and moral guidelines we shall abide by.
There are a lot of things to hear from you. Okay. So we can right mouse button to find the NPC. We're going to talk to Isabel.
Calais Parliament is on the road to truth. This is something that everyone should know about.
Well done, Ham Sandwich. You've brought us enough time.
Esteemed councillors, that which I hold in my hand is a certificate of acquisition regarding the Golden Toad Inn.
Ending the silence. Your face is covered in sweat. If you don't mind, could you please take a step back? There is no need to worry, I'll be fine. The time has come to put an end to this absurd inquisition.
The goods sold by the Jean Merchant Guild have no place in the hearts of true patriots.
Alright, let's chat. Take a step back. I was a bit late. Esteemed councillors, I hold in my hand a certificate of acquisition regarding the Golden Toad Inn. Rumours that money from the Zion Merchant Guild was used to fund treason in Heidel are all lies. Are there any councillors who would see otherwise, even if I hold the certificate as proof? The goods sold by the Zion Merchant Guild have no place in the hearts of true patriots. Time spent on opening such useless sessions of the Parliament can be better spent on investigating the Grand Chamberlain. And whoever it was who made such false claims against the Encroatia family must be found and properly punished.
Whoever it was that made such false claims against the Encroatia family will be found and properly punished.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Let's talk to the boss man.
Only the fit shall rule the world.
With the return of one who is accused of working with Heidel and payment from Heidel having been received, the evidence pointing to all suspicions may very well have simply been misguided. Do you all not see this to be the case? If no one of the other families have further issue with this incident, I move to have it reviewed once more. And there are other families that would like to raise further issue. I believe that no one else has anything to say. Very well then, according to the law of Kalis, we will conclude this hearing.
The perpetual history of Calpheon is unmatched by the uncivilized history of Valencia.
Clearing one's name. You and Isabel were almost branded as rebels. I would like to apologise to you on behalf of the Kalis Parliament. It seems that we have first to find out if the Grand Chamberlain of Heidel is really planning to point his sword at us. You said your ham sandwich? I'll make sure to remember that.
It is due to Lord Ilion's guidance that Calpheon has become so grand.
Pretty hard to forget a ham sandwich, let's face it. They are pretty tasty.
Kalis Parliament is on the road to truth. This is something that everyone should know about.
Don't give me that look. I came here as soon as possible, you know. Anyways, you joined the late merchant guild while we're away. That's pathetic.
Esteemed councillors, that which I hold in my hand is a certificate of acquisition regarding the Golden Toad Inn.
Familiar face? You were not expecting an emotional reunion, were you? You know I'm not used to doing things like that. Since you arrived at the capital city early, you probably have spent a lot of time playing the hero. And you must be mentally exhausted. Why don't you get some rest? And isn't there one person more you need to see? However, I don't think I'll need to be honest about how I feel this time. Thank you, it was such a big help.
The goods sold by the Jean Merchant Guild have no place in the hearts of true patriots.
Alright, so now we get to go and speak to Povius. Let's go and find him. Povius, buddy, where are you? Here he is down here by the river doing some fishing.
Hey, rookie. So nice to see your friendly face. How are you liking Calpheon?
Although it hasn't been that long, it feels as if we haven't seen each other for a very long time. It's good to see you again, rookie. I'm sure you have a lot to ask. Aren't you curious to know what happened after you left? This all happened after you delivered the medicine to Isabel. Valentine, the chief of Florin, urgently came to us and said that he made the wrong medicine. The medicine was to treat any poison that enters the body. This one I have here is one that treats wounds from external sources, such as a cut from a dirty sword. Ironically, Isabel started recovering after consuming the medicine. I found this strange because Isabel consumed a medicine that was used to remove poison from inside the body. Do you know what this means? This means that the source of her infection was not from a sword cut, but from someone poisoning her food. We should have checked to see if there was a wound from a contaminated sword, but again, It might have been difficult for us to thoroughly examine her considering our status and all. Yes, I believe that this was carefully planned out. The only thing we ate that day was stew from the northern wheat plantation. The one whoever did this is very cunning. Did you know who I am referring to? Yes, the one who orchestrated all of this is none other than Lady Norma Late of the northern wheat plantation. Dun dun dun. Alright.
Because of this, we cannot be critical of the justice of others. This is Calpheon, the city of power.
So it was Norma Late that was orchestrating this. There was no way that Lady Isabel could have been wounded in the ruined castles. I was right there next to her, protecting her. Thinking about Lady Isabel's wound made me lose my train of thought. This is all my fault. I've also left you in a difficult situation. The trading rights for the black crystal extracts of Kepler must have gone over to the late Merchants Guild. Do you know the owner of those trading rights were? It was none other than the Zion Merchant Guild. We've fallen headfirst over the trickeries of the Late family. Merchants are the most dangerous when they offer acts of goodwill. You look like you're very angry. What are you going to do? Confront Elena Light? Well, I think we're going to need to.
We shall remember what happened recently. There will be many changes to the Jean Alliance in the future.
Speak with Elena Light in her office. Let's go do that. Should be an interesting conversation. You lied to us, Elena. How could you do that? We trusted you.
Into trouble with your father again.
Ham sandwich.
Is worth more than 1,000 words.
You came as expected. Your face seems to be glowing with content. And thanks to you, our late family plans have miserably failed. All that has happened has brought on by the spiteful will of those who have passed on. You are right. It was we, the late family, who have given Lady Isabel such troubles.
My sister, I will keep persuading the Parliament for the people.
A throne up above, the Encroacher family gave in a short period of time. They were ruthless in removing the competition using any and all means necessary. Competitors of Encroacher included those that were good and even those that were highly regarded by people. However, the Encroacher family ended up destroying them and drove them to the brink of their existence. There were those who lost their lives and fell into poverty due to pressures of the Encroacher family. They're the ones that lost their way and committed suicide. Think about all those bereaved families. Consider all the pain the Encroacher family has inflicted on others. Whatever happened to Lady Isabel and the decline of her family, but a small price to pay. But because of you, our plan did not work as the way we orchestrated. I'm hoping that you would not return until the Careless Parliament session was over, when I sent you to Kepler. Yes, everything has gone downhill, so now that you know, what do you plan to do? Are you going to tell the Parliament of our plans to kill Lady Isabel? Or go even further, are you going to let the whole people in Calpheon know? The Encroachers are able to get where they are today through sheer ruthlessness. We Lates supported the needy and have won the respect of the people in the capital. It is quite obvious which side they will believe. Whichever the case, the Zion Alliance ends today. It would have been nice if you could just join the Lates.
My loyalty always leans towards the people.
Okay. So the plan has been uncovered. Go back to Povius. See what old Povo's got to say. Hey Bovo.
Go to Lady Isabel. She told me that she had something to say to you.
What Elena said wasn't all untrue. There were many who held a grudge. Because of this, we cannot be critical of the justice of others. This is Calpheon, the city of power. We shall remember what happened here lately. There will be many changes to the Zion Alliance in the future.
Hey, rookie. So nice to see a friendly face. How are you liking Calpheon?
Moving on. Go to Lady Isabel. The entire situation will have blown over. She told me that she had something to say to you. Wait, let me take this opportunity to say this. You, as a proud member of the Zion Merchant Guild, have done a lot of things for us. Thank you.
Because of this, we cannot be critical of the justice of others. This is Calpheon, the city of power.
Alrighty, let's go speak to Isabel. Let's go Silver Blaze. Oops, you can stop, mate.
The Jean Merchant Guild will keep going forward.
You're here, we're going to continue moving forward. The Zion Merchant Guild only exists today because we have overcome countless difficulties. We started our journey from the scanty town of Heidel and have come a long way together, of course. Do you remember what my father told you? That you did not fit the profile of a merchant guildsman? I think he was correct. You are too valuable to be bogged down in the corruption and struggles for power. Leave now. Who are you surprised you're fired? There is nothing more to help, so that there will be no need to hire you again. I've realised through the recent course of events that there are those who suffer when the Merchant Guild and I act on profits. I also realise that those around me, such as yourself, are harmed in the process. So there is much to do. Whatever happens here on out will only concern myself. Your story is one that looks to the greater horizons and concerns acts of your own free will. When our stories come to an end, the day shall come when we will meet again as equals. I shall look forward to that day. Make haste, yet be careful on your journey to the top. Farewell.
We started our journey from the scanty town of Heidel and have come a long way. Together, of course.
Yes, I remember saying that. Okay, so that's the end of this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it, and leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.